while jogging.
And now, one Texas lawmaker is introducing a censure resolution against Congresswoman Crockett for her inappropriate comments about Governor Abbott. That is Texas Congressman Randy Weber, who joins us now. Sir, welcome to National Report. Thanks so much for coming on. Can you tell us your reasoning behind this censure resolution?
Well, thanks for having us, Sean and Emma. We appreciate Newsmax and getting the word out. Look, this is basic decency 101. If she's from Texas, I grew up in Texas, and we know how to treat the ladies and the gentlemen correctly. And the fact that she said this about our governor is despicable.
And you posted on X about the censure. You said, Jasmine, words have meaning and actions have consequences. I look forward to introducing my resolution to censure you for your action, for your words and actions. And with that, I wanted to show you this. Congresswoman Crockett actually tried to walk back remarks on X. Not sure how many people bought into it, but she said, I wasn't thinking about the governor's condition. I was thinking about the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors, deliberately stoking tension and fear among the most vulnerable. Yeah, your reaction to that, do you buy it?
Well, she's trying to play, not only is she being absolutely unbelievably rude, now she's trying to play the race card as well. She stepped in it big time. She said something that was unbelievably anti-Texan, in my opinion, because we believe in respect. And now she's trying to roll that back. It's not going to work. We're introducing our resolution today. We're going to carry around, get as many people to sign as we can, and make sure that members of the House know that this is not becoming of a member of the United States House of Representatives, and it will not be tolerated.
It's also interesting just to point out the setting where those initial remarks were made. The Human Rights Campaign. You're calling out someone who is experiencing a physical disability? I mean, it's a bit ironic, isn't it?
It really is. It goes beyond that, Emma. It's more than ironic, because here's a company, or I should say organization, that believes in honoring all humans with rights, and yet she is attacking the governor of Texas because he was an unfortunate victim, if you will, of that tree falling. She should know better than that.
Control room, if we could do AAA 66, Ted Cruz, because it's not the first time Congresswoman Crockett has made inappropriate comments. This is her speaking about punching Ted Cruz. I see the resolution. Here's that soundbite real quick.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching. You know, I think, and I love Colin, and I think towards the end he started to punch a little harder. But, like, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, there is no niceties with him, like, at all.
She's getting a lot of play, so obviously this is not the first time that inappropriate remarks were made. Obviously, the Hot Wheels comment is really taking it above and beyond.
Well, no question about it. Maybe she learned from one of the best, quote unquote, Maxine Waters. If you remember when she told people to see Trump supporters in a restaurant, circle around them and scream at them they're not welcome. Is she taking a playbook out of that? This unbelievable indecency, in my opinion, cannot be tolerated, should never be tolerated. And I hope enough people sign on to where we get her, you know, censored just like Al Green was censored.
Either way, people are now sort of paying attention to it, because it's not just the governor that she's going after, or even Ted Cruz, the senator from Texas. Now she's talking about Elon Musk having to do with her birthday wish. Here's what she says about that.
On March 29th, it's my birthday. And all I want to see happen on my birthday is for Elon to be taken down. Yes, you are sending a message, and I am so thankful. I'm going to keep screaming in the halls of Congress. I just need y'all to make sure that y'all keep screaming in the streets.
So again, we don't know exactly what she means by Elon Musk being taken down, but the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, is taking preventative action, essentially. She's warning her to tread carefully about Tesla backlash. Here's how Crockett responded to the AG's warning.
The Attorney General there, though, is telling you to tread carefully. I'm curious your response, and have some of these protests at Tesla dealerships gone too far?
I just want to say that I have never promoted violence whatsoever. Yet I've also never made excuse for those violent actors, such as the ones on January 6th. So Pam Bondi, if you have an issue with terrorism, maybe you should talk to your boss about locking back up those guys that he let out that participated in January 6th.
Okay, so Congressman Weber, final thoughts to you as now you get a bigger picture of this woman and what her priorities are.
Well, look, two thoughts, Emma. Number one, if March 29th is her birthday, maybe she'll grow up by then. Maybe that's what people need to be telling her. Even in Galveston County, there's people talking about meeting at the Tesla car sales lot in order to do damage to them. She needs to know that words have meaning, meanings have consequences, and this will not be allowed in the halls of Congress. So I'm glad we're going to get to basically reprimand her. She deserves it.
Did you want to see anything past that, past a vote of censure? Could there be anything else? Could there be expulsion? Again, going back to the Hot Wheels comment of the governor of Texas?
Well, only 6 members, if I remember my history correct, only 6 members in Congress, in the history of Congress, have been expelled. Most recent one, of course, was the gentleman from New York, George Santos. But I don't think that, this is going to rise to that occasion. Now, if she keeps it up, if she gets that bad with it, maybe, like I said, maybe she learns by the time March 29th rolls around. We hope so. I don't think she's going to get expelled, but she needs to learn a lesson that this will not be tolerated.
Yeah, unless the Attorney General gets involved and there are charges that could be brought, you really never know. She seems to fire off the hip with these comments, and oftentimes in an inappropriate way. All right, Texas Congressman Randy Weber, thank you for your time, sir. Good to see you.
Thanks, Matt and Emma. Good to be